Protecting your peace matters, but learning how to regulate your nervous system is what actually changes your life. Let's talk about it. I'm Brittany, hey, your manifesting mentor. I'm not a coach, I'm not a guru, but I'm a woman who walks the walk and who shares what works. One of the reasons I respect the work of Dr. Joe Dispenza so much, and why I committed to reading Becoming Supernatural chapter by chapter, going live twice a week, and sharing my personal reflections publicly, is because he illuminated something that changed my entire understanding of spirituality. Healing and manifestation are nervous system work. Not just the mindset, not just affirmations, and not just thinking positive. Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches us the science of spirituality, how our thoughts and emotions don't just influence our reality symbolically, but literally shape our biology. They influence our chemistry, our gene expression, our health. And the reason this matters is because for many of us, reality doesn't shift instantly. Sometimes we have to linger in circumstances that are deeply unfavorable, circumstances we didn't consciously create, circumstances we were born into, family systems, work environments, communities, generational patterns. And if we're honest, many of those experiences wrecked our nervous systems. But hold your horses on placing blame, because pain doesn't belong to anyone. Dysfunction doesn't belong to anyone, but energy does move. Physics tells us that energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transferred or transformed. And emotionally, that means unresolved pain often gets transferred from one person to another, unconsciously. From parent to child, from partner to partner, from coworker to coworker, from community to community. And unless we have the tools to interrupt that pattern, we may unknowingly pass along what was never ours to begin with. This is where Dr. Joe's work becomes revolutionary. He teaches that if you don't learn how to regulate your emotional reactions, you will continue to fire the same neural circuits, produce the same chemical responses, signal the same genes, and recreate the same conditions in your body and in your life. This is epigenetics. Epigenetics shows us that genes are not destiny. Gene expression is influenced by environment, lifestyle, and habits, which means healing isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about transforming your relationship to it. So when life doesn't change immediately, the work becomes this. Can I regulate instead of react? Can I pause instead of reinforce? Can I choose a different state even while the circumstance remains? That's what you call discipline and real mastery. And this is why knowledge alone isn't enough anymore. As Dr. Joe Dispenza says, we are in the era of knowing how. The information is everywhere now. The science supports the mystics. The tools are available, but it's up to us to actually open the toolbox. Breath work, meditation, awareness, reconditioning, choosing again, moment by moment. And no, it's not easy, but it's how we stop letting the world dictate who we become, including our health, our relationships, our opportunities, and our future. Regulation is sovereignty, not weakness. And the more we practice it, the more we become truly, not symbolically, supernatural. Healing begins when we stop passing pain forward and learn how to transform it instead. I don't know who needs to hear this, but this is your reminder, and you got this.